Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, today we're out of Avila Beach, fishing aboard the Patriot. Haven't been here in about 15 years, maybe a little bit longer. Today's a special trip. It's a combo trip. So we're out here getting Dungeness crabs, and we're gonna be rock fishing too. These are Dungeness crabs. So in today's trip, we're gonna get the guys a whole bunch of crabs, which we're doing right now. And after about an hour of this, we're gonna go out and do some fishing. Hopefully get some lingcots, some nice red snappers. You never know what to expect. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. Welcome to Sport Fishing with Dan Hernandez. Oh, there's a few. This week in the galley, we have something a little bit different. We're gonna start off right here aboard the Patriot, where the guys are catching the crabs. And what we're gonna be doing is showing you how to cook up one of these Dungeness crabs that we're catching today. Just like that. Today in the galley, we're at Point Loma Seafoods down here in San Diego, right next to H&M Landing in the Point Loma area. Sitting next to me is Tim. Thanks for having us down, Tim.
Nice to see you, Dan. Glad you came in.
Tim's going to help us out today. For today's episode, we want to show you how to cook up one of these crabs that we're catching today's fishing trip. And how do you guys do it here at Point Loma Seafoods?
Well, it's real simple. We just got a pot on in the back, a little bit of salt. We'll grab a live crab out of the tanks and take it back there and put it under.
All right, cool. And these are Dungeness crabs, right?
These are live Dungeness. We bring these in from Washington and Alaska. We fly them in 2 or 3 times a week. and that gives us the option to cook fresh crabs every day. So
cool. Well, where we're fishing today is up in Central California, but we got a bunch of those cook up.
That's
cool.
great.
Well, let's go in the back and see how you do it.
Okay, it's a real simple process. We have our salted pot of water boiling heavily right now. We're going to put the crabs in, and then we're going to wait for a 12 to 13 minute reboil, and they'll be ready to roll.
All right. So when you say reboil, for the water to get back to boiling temperature?
Yeah, we have to wait for it to come back to a boil, and then we'll start our timer.
Okay.
So we're at our 13-minute mark. We take them direct from the pot, and we put them in our ice water. That firms the meat and cools the crab so it stops cooking immediately. We sit it in there for about 20 minutes as a rule. Now that the crab is cooled down, we're ready to crack it up for you. So initially what we do is we pull this top shell and discard, and then we take out the mandibles, we pull off the gills on either side, and then we take out the innards here in the middle. Once this is all done, I'll usually take it over to the sink here, and we give it a rinse. I rinse it off here real quick. Okay, after it's rinsed out, we just take and we snip off each of the legs, like so, on either side. And then put those aside, and then the body, the way we prep it, we cut the body in half, and then to make it really easy to eat, we go in between each leg and almost all the way through, and that way it's really easy to get at. And I'll show you when I'm done. Also, when you're ready to eat, it just comes apart like so, and you have access to all that body meat. And then each of the legs we'll take, and they have 3 sections. So we try to stand it upright like so, and then if you just pop it like that, and that way it stays nice and together so you don't have a bunch of smushed meat. You can eat it with either cocktail sauce or a Louis sauce or lemon. Usually these are so good they sure don't need a whole lot with them.
Well, thanks for showing our viewers how to cook up. We're catching a lot of these Dungeness crabs today, and now they're going to know what to do with them.
Yeah, this is great. This is one of my favorite meals by far.
If you're not available to go out and catch your own Dungeness crab, come down here at Point Loma Seafood. They've got lots of live ones there, and the guys will be able to cook this up for you, serve it to you, and just go ahead and eat it. Watch all the boats come in right here at H&M Landing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We cook them daily, so you can't go wrong. We take them live out of the tanks.
All right, well, thanks again, Tim.
Thank you.
Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Well, we got all those crabs on the boat. Now we're going to start fishing. And just drop down. We're about 200 feet of water, a little over 200 feet of water. Fishing with 2 bucktails, half-ounce B52s with strips of squid on them. Let's see what I got. Here comes my line. I have 1 fish and a line on this side. 1 little fish. Yeah. Get the fish out.
Nice copper rockfish. Alright. 6 toppers, right? Nice fish, brother.
Fish around, guys, with cooperating.
Hey,
I'm seeing a lot of feet.
look at my fish.
A lot of krill.
Vermilion rockfish, pretty common to this area. Nice size, about average size. Get a lot bigger, but that'll eat just fine. I can let go. 52. Got it back from the bird.
Another little red. vermilion.
We'll see. Maybe we'll probably.
Good looking size vermilion.
Very
But-
barbecue that hole.
Oh, right on.
There's a little red snapper I got here. This is what we want to catch. Just want to get a little bit bigger ones. That's a good one. You got that one on the bucktail with the strip of squid. Oh, here comes another one. There's another good one. Why didn't we come here first? Well, right now we're in the bay here, right in front of Avila Beach. The landing's right over my shoulder. You can see the crew here, they're cleaning the fish, cleaning up the rockfish that we caught today. There's a lot of fun today coming out here, fishing aboard the Patriot out of Avila. Captain Jay did a great job getting us on the fish. And today's trip was really different. We did the combo, getting the Dungeness crabs. Everybody's gonna get off the boat today with 5 to 6 crabs each, nice big crabs. And then we probably got about half limits for everybody on the boat. Not great rock fishing like you normally experience here, but a lot of that was just the weather. We had big swells, heavy wind. Right now it doesn't look like that because we're hiding inside the bay as the crew cleans the fish. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a commercial break, but when we return, I'm gonna be surf fishing down in Santa Barbara, see if we can catch a few surf perch on my drive back home to LA. But before we leave, want to thank everybody involved with today's episode. Our skipper Jay did a great job. The whole crew here aboard the Patriot and Deb up in the office did a great job helping us arrange this trip. I want to thank all the passengers that came and joined us today. We had people as far away as Las Vegas, San Francisco, Central Valley, even some drove up from San Diego and LA to join us up here for this combo trip. All right, we're gonna take a little break in the action. When we return, I'm gonna be surf fishing in Santa Barbara, hoping to catch some surf perch. Well, welcome back. And when we left you last, I was fishing aboard the Patriot out of Avila Beach, and fishing was good, but it was a little slow there on the rockfish. So we decided to end the episode coming down here to Santa Barbara, and I'm hooked up on a fish. Just doing my first bait out there, first cast, and I got something nice. It's coming up right here. Let's see what it is. I don't think it's a perch. It's taking way too much line. Could be a halibut, could be a shark. But I only got 4-pound test, so I can't force it. Gotta have the wave bring it in for me. I'm gonna go in there a little bit, see what it is. Gotta use the waves here. Gotta use the waves. Just want to see what it is. There it is right there. Oh, I think it's a shark or a bat ray. Yeah, it looks like a ray. Yeah. Looks like a little ray. Yeah, it's a little ray right here. Not what we're trying to catch. There it goes. Looked like a little shovel-nosed ray, little shovel-nosed shark there. Just busted it off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get some surf perch, and fishing with us are some of the people that were on the boat with us. They're driving back home down Southern California too. Told them to stop by here, see if we can get us some surf perch. Here we go, we got a surf perch right here. Oh no, oh, big surf perch. This is a monster surf perch. Just got that on that gulp bait. That's a big fat female. And you see what she ate here, a little sandworm. It's a beautiful fish. That is a nice fish there, beautiful fish. All right, I'm gonna do it again. Really simple, easy to do. I'm gonna take a little break from the action right here and go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear we're using for catching beautiful fish just like this one. In today's episode, we're out surf fishing. I want to talk to you a little bit about the gear we're using. You know, surf fishing, you just need really light gear. Anything that you use for freshwater trout fishing, bass fishing, will basically work for this type of fishing. Now, I know a lot of you think when you go surf fishing, you need a 10-foot, 12-foot rod and cast way out there, but where we're targeting these surf perch, we're really not casting that far. We're right in the white water. A light outfit like this with 6-pound tests will work fine. Sometimes when we're just playing around out there, we'll use 4- and 2-pound tests too, but 6-pound test is perfect for this type of fishing. Now, the number one hook that I use a lot for surf fishing is the bait holder hook. And the reason for that is the bait holder design really holds on to your bait. And this is what it looks like up close. The barbs on there hold on to your bait. Doesn't matter if you're using a lug worm or fishing with a gulp bait, it holds on really good. And if you're not sure what hooks you need for surf fishing, pick up one of my Dan Hernandez hook kits. You can find it on our website, or some fishing stores have it. And it comes with all the hooks that you need, the basic hooks and models. And one of the hooks it has in here too is a wide gap hook. It's perfect for fishing with live ghost shrimp. And that's about the only time we use it is for surf fishing with live ghost shrimp. You can find that hook in this kit too. That's all the basic gear you need. For more information on catching surf perch or going surf fishing, you can visit my website, look at our videos, or go to our YouTube channel. We have lots of clips there too. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. There we go, got another surf perch going right here. There we go. Nice, beautiful surf perch. Really simple fishing here in Santa Barbara today. Nice little perch. What's nice about this, they have this little bump in the sand so you don't even get wet. Nice little perch right there. Let's wait for the wave to come up a little bit and then I'll release it. I'm just fishing a little piece of worm, just like this. Not even a whole worm. Just try to make it look as straight as possible. Cast it out. We just got another one. Ooh, bigger one.
Dan, was yours bigger?
No. I don't know, I got one on now. Double there. I don't know, this one might be bigger. Ooh, it's running good. There he is right there. Oh, mine's bigger. That is a perch. This is a big, beautiful perch. That's a big perch there. They don't get much bigger than that. That is a monster. Big fish. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action. After I release this fish, we come back, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. That's a beautiful fish there. There we go. There we go. Well, I lost track. I know I got over 20. Just been a phenomenal afternoon here, evening here in Santa Barbara. Here's another fish here. Gone through a few different baits, all these little sandworms. Just been lots of fun. Well, this week's tip of the week, you're gonna try something like this. Never done surf fishing, light gear is the #1 tip. And #2, if you're gonna have the opportunity, pick the time to come, look for a full moon. So I got over my shoulder here. That full moon is gonna be in extreme tides, and with that, you can have really good fishing with the surf fishing. The waves are gonna come up higher on the beach, kick out more bait than normal, and give you a longer time to fish, and you catch quality fish. This was probably one of the smallest one of the day, but it's just a great fish. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.